Adriana. I study astrophysics at Iowa State University, so I often think about stars, galaxies, black holes, etc., and the size of the universe. But something always hits me. The same God who created billions of galaxies cares about us deeply, very deeply. But the question that a lot of us, not just me, but I think a lot of us wrestle with is, if that's true, why is our generation walking away from him? In the United States, we have Christian colleges, churches, very popular Christian leaders, but something is always changing. Less people are calling themselves Christians, and less people are going to church. And it's not just statistics, it's our friends and people we love. I think we all noticed that for a long time, being Christian in the US has been cultural. Something people identified with because of their family or because of tradition. Now fewer people are doing that. They're asking, do I actually believe this, or is this just what I grew up with? So what you're seeing isn't always people losing faith. It's people choosing not to identify with something that they've never deeply believed in truly. And many people, especially younger generations, don't trust institutions anymore, including churches. Reasons could be because of church scandals and hypocrisy, feeling judged instead of loved, negative experiences with church leaders. Even if someone believes in God, they might walk away from organized religion. And when Christianity becomes strongly tied to political identities, it can push people away. Some people feel, if this is what Christianity looks like politically, I don't want it. Whether that perception is fair or not, it has a real effect. Faith starts to look like a political label instead of a relationship with Jesus, which is a problem in this world. There definitely are a lot of religious hypocrites out there. I know I've dealt with many religious hypocrites out there. Another problem is people start to believe in science as a god instead of the true God himself. Some people believe that science disproves God, but as a scientist, as an astrophysicist myself, it helps me believe in God even more. Like topics like evolution, the Big Bang, get framed as faith versus science, even though in my opinion, they don't have to be enemies. Another thing is one that's deeply personal to most people. If God is good, why is this happening to me? So that I understand, because even me, I even asked that question myself, even as a Christian. But really, the reason why bad things happen to us is because it's not God's fault. It's man who decided to rebel against God. God gave us free will, but God gives us the law, and God does allow suffering, but for our good. It's for our good. And if there was no free will, there would be no love. So imagine this. You get kidnapped by somebody, and then they say, oh, you're going to marry me, you're going to have my kids. That person took your free will away, right? That's not love. But remember, God is love. God gives you free will because he loves you. And we have a choice to go against his will. And that's why bad things happen to us, because there are definitely people in this world who decide to do bad things, like murder, steal, just bad things, anything you think of that's bad. Also, I feel like our culture says you do you. But Jesus actually said, deny yourself and take up your cross and follow me. That's hard, so people often choose the easier path. But here's the good news. People aren't looking for perfect Christians. They're looking for real Christians. Ones who love deeply, live authentically, and actually reflect Jesus. For me, I've had many moments where my faith was tested. I've had moments of doubt, moments of pain, but I kept coming back to this. If the creator of the universe knows my name, then walking away isn't worth it. Because if God created galaxies, then he's more worthy of my life.